in astrology, Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure. But it's also the planet that rules over your relationships, your money, and your self-worth. And so in this video, I'm going to discuss Venus in astrology, what it means, how the planet Venus affects your relationships, your money, and your self-worth, and then some tips on how you can use your Venus energy. Okay, and so if you are new to me, to the channel, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Kay Catrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I teach open-minded, ambitious, beautiful inside and out professional women how to get in sync with their natal charts, and so in order to prosper in every area of their life. And so let's jump straight into it. We have, in astrology, Venus rules over your relationships, your money, your self-worth, your sense of beauty, and your creativity. Okay, it is the second planet from the sun, and one of the brightest planets in the solar system. Okay, it is also the planet of pleasure. Okay, and so Venus rules. Hold on, let me get my notes out here. Venus rules relationships. It also rules love. And it also shows us our love language, okay? The way we show love and appreciations to others, and also the way we like to receive love and appreciation in return, okay? And so the sign in the house placement, along with the aspects, describes how Venus will interact in 3D, okay? And it correlates with what you value in a relationship, okay? And then any challenges to relationships may show up through aspects with Venus, okay? And so, for example, say you have your natal Venus is in a square with Neptune, okay? Now, Neptune is the planet of imagination and hallucination and delusion, okay? The planet that makes things cloudy, makes things foggy, okay? And so when you have Venus, the planet of love, in a square, which is considered a not so favorable aspect, when you have it in a square when those two planets are in a square, it can make you somebody who wears rose-colored glasses when it comes to love, and you may ignore red flags or things that are questionable. It also may cause you to blur the lines when it comes to boundaries as well, okay? And so beauty, harmony, tranquility, receptivity, aesthetics, a sense of style, and what you find most beautiful, that is your Venus sign energy, okay? Now, Venus is also the way that we experience pleasure, okay? And it is our self-worth, especially in women. And it's your sex appeal and allure. And especially in women. And in men and in lesbian or bisexual women, it can show what qualities that you are attracted to in a woman, okay? Venus also rules women and the feminine energy along with the moon. So it's that goddess energy. And it is the lesser benefic, meaning that it brings simple benefits and pleasures in whatever area of life that it is in your natal chart, okay? So say, for example, if you had Venus in the second house, it would bring it would bring like you would be more benefited in the financial realm having Venus in the second house, okay? Venus also rules money and material possessions. In medical astrology, it rules your kidney function, your homeostasis, and your hormones. Now, Venus stays in each sign about 23 days, between 23 days and a little over 2 months, just depending upon where it is. So, right at the time of this video, Venus is getting ready to retrograde, and so it's going to be in Leo for about 2 months. Okay, and then the influence with Venus is both personal and interpersonal. Okay, now if you have Venus strong in your chart, then you're likely to be somebody who's really loving and compassionate and a very beautiful person. And you're also likely to be financially successful and have a strong sense of self-worth. Okay, and so what does it mean to have Venus strong in your natal chart? That would be if Venus is, say, your chart ruler. It rules the signs of Libra and Taurus, and so if you are a Taurus rising or a Libra rising, then Venus would be your chart ruler. Okay, now if you have Venus, say, in the first house, that's a really strong placement to have Venus. If you have Venus in say it's in conjunction with, say, Jupiter, okay, that's a really strong placement for Venus. Now, having Venus not just in the first house, not just as the chart ruler or in the first house, but having it in the second or the seventh house is a very strong placement as well. Okay, and so if you want to attract love, you're going to look to your Venus energy on how to do that, because again, Venus in women, Venus shows what you desire in a partner. Okay, and so if you desire somebody, say you have your Venus in say Libra. Okay, so Venus is at home in Libra. It loves being in the sign of Libra, and so in the sign of Libra, you would want somebody who gifts would be a big thing for you. With gifts, you may be somebody who quality time is really important. Being able to go out and socialize and spend time with the one that you love, receiving gifts from the one you love, being pampered by the one that you love. That would be how you could use it. Say that would be your love language, say if it was in Libra. Now, say it was in the sign of Virgo, you would be somebody who for you, acts of service would be really big. Quality time would be big for you. Venus in Virgo is somebody who pays attention to the little details, and so you show your love in doing the little things for people. Remembering their favorite food, or their favorite cologne, or going to making, cooking their favorite dish. Anything to bring a smile on their face, or remembering to pick up your significant other's dry cleaning, or wash their clothes, or the little things that you can do to show that you care, to show that you that they are important to you. Okay, and so you want to tap into your Venus energy, not just for if you are wanting to be in a relationship, but also tap into your Venus energy, because your Venus energy is also your money. Okay, it's your self-worth. Okay, and so say Venus in Virgo, for you, you would make your money through ways of acts of service. Okay, because Virgo energy is a very service-based energy, and so you would make your money, the best way for you to make money with the Venus in Virgo would be acts of service. So you could be, say, an accountant, or you could be an accountant, or you could be like a fashion stylist, or anything where you are serving people, where you have clients. Okay, and so you want to always surround yourself with beauty. Okay, because Venus loves beauty, and a way to really bring out, to really start tapping into that Venus energy, is to surround yourself with beauty. Make yourself feel beauty. feel beautiful. You might want to get up and, not put on makeup every day, because you may not feel like putting it on every day, but, get up and make yourself look presentable. Be generous with your time and your money, and know that it's, when you are giving, and because Venus, again, is one of the benefic planets, it's the lesser benefic. So wherever Venus goes, it blesses it, And so be generous with your time, be generous with your money. Now, of course, you're going to have boundaries within that. You can't just be all willy-nilly open, no boundaries. But you want to be as generous as you can with your time and your money, because you're putting that energy out there. It comes back to you, okay? And so that is Venus, okay? Now, Venus is at home, okay, in the sign of Taurus and Libra, okay? Those are the signs that Venus rules, okay? It is in detriment, meaning that it is in the opposite sign. It doesn't work as well in this sign, in the sign of Scorpio and Aries, okay? It is exalted, meaning that it works optimally. It works the best possible way in the sign of Pisces. And then it is in fall, meaning that it got to really struggle to make it do what it do. And that would be in the sign of Virgo, okay? And so if you enjoyed this video on the meaning of Venus in the natal chart in astrology, please leave a comment, okay? Let me know, where is your Venus? Do you know where your Venus is? If you do, put it in the comments. And if you have not gotten a copy of the framework, which is my 3-step process to learning how to read and utilize your natal chart, it's absolutely free. So you definitely want to go and get a copy of that. You can download it at my link tree. It's linktree/the natal chart navigator, and it'll be in the comments of this video. And all right, is that it? I think that is it. Now, if you would like to book reading with me, you can also do that at my link tree as well, okay? And so I'm going to end it with our mantra, and you can personalize it. Possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand, and that should make you smile, because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one.